The best careers to start with if you want to run a healthcare business, and what you should do now to prepare. Let's get real. Running a healthcare business isn't for the faint of heart. But you know what? It's also one of the most lucrative and impactful industries out there. So, why are so many people jumping into healthcare startups without a clue about how the industry works? Sure, you can hire professionals, but wouldn't you rather understand the game from the inside out? If you're dreaming of owning a healthcare or medical business, whether it's a caregiver staffing agency, a medical billing company, or even a telemedicine platform, there's a way to prepare for it, and it's not just sitting in a classroom or earning an MBA. You need to work in the trenches first. The best healthcare business owners I've met started in one of the following careers. And guess what? They didn't just stumble into success. They knew the right steps to take. In this video, we'll dive into the best careers to start with if you want to run a healthcare business, what skills you need, and how to position yourself for future success. Stay tuned, because all the resources and links mentioned will be in the description. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips from Medical CEO Academy. Why your career path matters in healthcare entrepreneurship. While an MBA or entrepreneurship degree might help you understand general business principles, it won't necessarily help you succeed in the healthcare field. Healthcare is a beast of its own. The industry is governed by complex regulations, massive amounts of paperwork, and a growing demand for skilled professionals. The secret sauce to starting a successful healthcare business is simple: experience. And not just any experience. You need hands-on, in-the-field experience, either as a practitioner or administrator in the healthcare system. Why healthcare experience is non-negotiable. 1. Regulatory knowledge, HIPAA. State laws and industry-specific regulations can make or break your business. 2. Empathy for clients and employees. If you've never worked in the field, how will you relate to the challenges faced by caregivers or nurses? 3. Realistic understanding of workflows. Want to run a smooth business? You better understand how hospitals, clinics, and healthcare professionals operate on the ground. Top careers to start with if you want to run a healthcare business. 1. Registered nurse, RN. There's a reason why so many healthcare business owners started as nurses. Nurses understand patient care, hospital operations, and what's missing in healthcare services. Plus, they're well-positioned to identify gaps in the system that could be solved by better staffing, improved billing processes, or technology. Why it's great: first-hand knowledge of patient care. As a nurse, you'll understand the needs of both patients and healthcare workers, allowing you to design businesses that cater to both. Workforce leadership. If you start a caregiver or nurse staffing business, your experience as an RN gives you credibility when working with other healthcare professionals. I came across a story on a healthcare business forum where an RN turned entrepreneur said that their experience working night shifts in understaffed hospitals was the main reason they started a caregiver staffing agency. They saw how overworked the staff was and knew they could make a difference. Fast forward 5 years, they're running a thriving staffing company with over 100 employees. Companies to consider: HCA Healthcare, Mayo Clinic, Kaiser Permanente. These companies have strong nurse training programs and ample opportunities for leadership development. 2. Healthcare administrator. Healthcare administrators don't deal with patients directly, but they run the show behind the scenes. As an administrator, you'll gain skills in budgeting, staffing, compliance, and managing day-to-day operations, all things that will come in handy when you decide to start your own business. Why it's great: operations management. You'll know how to run the back office of a healthcare facility, a crucial skill for running a business. Financial savvy. As an administrator, you'll become familiar with the costs and revenue streams that keep healthcare businesses afloat. On LinkedIn, a healthcare administrator shared how working in medical billing departments gave them the idea to start their own billing agency. After a decade of handling insurance claims and watching how much money was being left on the table due to poor coding and follow-ups, they knew they could do it better. Now they own a multi-million-dollar medical billing business. Companies to consider: United Health Group, Tenet Healthcare, Encompass Health. These companies offer robust administrative training programs where you can learn the ropes before venturing out on your own. 3. Medical coder and biller. If you want to start a medical billing company, why not work in billing first? Medical coders and billers ensure that healthcare providers get paid for their services. The best way to build a successful billing agency is to understand the ins and outs of the industry, and working as a coder or biller will give you just that. Why it's great: Specialized knowledge. Medical billing requires knowledge of specific codes, insurance processes, and compliance regulations. Entrepreneurial opportunity. Many medical billing entrepreneurs start by freelancing or working part-time before scaling their operations. In a Facebook group for healthcare business owners, I found a story from someone who started out as a medical biller for a small clinic. After 3 years, they realized how many smaller clinics struggled with billing issues. They built relationships, started consulting, and eventually grew a full-blown billing agency that now handles over 30 clinics. Companies to consider: Cerner Corporation, McKesson Corporation, R1 RCM. These companies offer strong billing programs and tools that help you hone your skills in coding and revenue cycle management. Preparing now for future success. So, you've chosen your career path. Now what? You need a plan to ensure that your current job positions you for entrepreneurial success. Here's what you should do next. 1. Build industry-specific skills. Get certifications that not only improve your current job performance, but will also make you more marketable when you start your own business. If you're in medical billing, consider getting certified as a Certified Professional Biller, CPB. Nurses can look into healthcare management certifications. 2. Build a network. While you're working, focus on building connections with professionals in your field. Attend industry events, engage in online forums, and always be on the lookout for potential business partners or future employees. 3. Understand the tech. Learn how the technology in your field works, whether it's electronic medical records, EMR systems for nurses, or billing software for coders. Tech proficiency is crucial when you start your business. Common problems and how to solve them. Even with all the right experience, starting a healthcare business has its challenges. Here are the most common problems people encounter and how to overcome them, according to experts and professionals in the field. 1. Regulatory hurdles. Healthcare is one of the most highly regulated industries. From HIPAA compliance to local state laws, many entrepreneurs find themselves overwhelmed by the paperwork and legalities. Solution: hire a healthcare compliance consultant before you start. Many experts recommend finding someone who specializes in healthcare law to navigate these murky waters. Don't skimp on this. You'll thank yourself later. 2. Hiring the right people. Finding qualified staff is a headache, especially in caregiver or nurse staffing agencies. You need professionals with experience, certifications, and soft skills like empathy and patience. Solution: use staffing software and platforms specifically built for healthcare. Tools like Aviante and Shiftwise can help you manage the hiring process more effectively. Also, start building your network early. You'll want to have potential hires in mind when you're ready to launch. 3. Managing finances. Healthcare businesses are expensive to start. Between hiring staff, purchasing equipment, and dealing with insurance companies, the costs add up fast. Solution: many business owners recommend looking into alternative financing options specifically designed for healthcare startups. Companies like Lendeavor offer healthcare-specific business loans, and crowdfunding or venture capital are also viable options if you're scaling fast. Each of these careers offers unique insights into the healthcare industry, and the skills you gain from them will make your future business more successful. Remember to invest in certifications, network, and understand the technology relevant to your field. Don't just dream about running a healthcare business. Take the first step today. If you found this article helpful, be sure to subscribe to the Medical CEO Academy for more expert tips, insights, and real-world advice. And don't forget to check the description for all the resources and links mentioned in this video.